Now, a Grade 2 listed church in Kent, badly damaged by a fire, has been given a top award after being lovingly restored.
Yes, the Sheerness Dockyard Church was built in the 1820s, but in 2001, a fire destroyed the building.
Well, thanks to a £9 million restoration project, it reopened as a community space last year, and it's now been named as Project of the Year. Tony Green has been to look around.
Now, the last time I stood in this space was 5 years ago, and it was a complete ruin. In fact, it was one of the most at-risk buildings in the southeast. There was no ceiling, there were no windows, and you certainly couldn't get a cup of coffee. But this whole place has been transformed. It is, of course, the historic church here in Sheerness. It's a building that began in 1828, and it's been having quite an eventful life. 2 serious fires. The last one in 2001 reduced this place to an empty shell at risk of collapse. But it's actually had a new renaissance now, and that's all thanks to the work of the Sheerness Dockyard Trust. Matt Brown, you are a trustee. It was in the news in 2001 for a big fire. It's in the news again now because you've just won an award. It is from the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors, UK Project of the Year. Tell us about that journey to get there.
Well, it's been a hard 9.5 years of fundraising and a dedicated team of trustees, architects and contractors to get where we are today.
And what's this space used for?
It's primarily a community building, mixed use, but the upper floors are used for co-working space, so they're available for people to rent on an hourly, daily basis.
Excellent. Let's take a look outside. Tell me about what kind of state this building was in after that fire in 2001.
It was an absolute wreck. You would look at it and think it was impossible to save it. It was full of detritus from the fires and occupied by pigeons mainly.
Well, it looks absolutely fantastic now. I can see now that we've got the scorch marks still on the outside of the building, and you had to rebuild the clock tower as well. Why is that?
Yeah, well, after 2 fires, the clock tower acted like a massive chimney. So there was serious damage, internal damage, so it had to be taken down, and the materials used to rebuild the clock tower. The scorch marks were all part of its history. I mean, it's the phoenix from the ashes, so you know, it tells a story.
Well, it looks absolutely fantastic. I love what you've done with the place, and I think now, as well as all of those facilities, you need something of a trophy cabinet as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, it's